Judge Brett Kavanaugh on the hot seat this morning. President Trump's second Supreme Court nominee set to appear before the Senate Judiciary Committee 1 hour from right now. That will set off a partisan battle over a lifetime appointment to the high court. Joining me right now is Harvard Law Professor Emeritus and author of The Case Against Impeaching Trump, Alan Dershowitz. Alan, good to see you. Thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Your expectations for these hearings set to begin in about an hour.
Well, they're usually entirely predictable. They'll ask him about his judicial philosophy. He'll answer in general terms. They'll ask him if he thinks Roe versus Wade is established law. He'll say yes. They'll ask him whether he accepts the binding power of precedent. And he'll say, well, it's less binding on the Supreme Court than on the Court of Appeals, but he certainly respects precedent. The big question is, will there be any surprises? Have the Democrats come up with any facts or information that we're not aware of that could catch them by surprise? Generally, these nominees are very, very well prepared. Kavanaugh is off the charts brilliant. He has an incredible academic background and record from Yale, a terrific record as a Court of Appeals judge. He's eminently qualified for the job, but the Democrats have a right to ask him hard questions to see whether he's going to shift the Supreme Court way to the right. Look, Bork was well qualified, too, and he didn't get the nomination primarily because he had written so much. Kavanaugh has written primarily through his opinions, but he also has some law review articles that are somewhat controversial.
Yeah, but let's not forget, I mean, even before the documents were out, even before anything was known about Brett Kavanaugh, Chuck Schumer was very clear. We're going to make it as hard as possible for the president to get another Supreme Court pick in place.
Of course. Because it's tit for tat. The Republicans did the same thing with Merrick Garland, who was extraordinarily well qualified, Kavanaugh's colleague, extremely well qualified. The Republicans said, we won't give him a hearing, we won't give him an up and down vote. So what's happened is judicial nominations have become ping pong balls and being, back and forth on the table. It's a tragedy because it would be so much better if the most qualified people were nominated and confirmed by both sides, but that's a dream that disappeared probably several decades ago.
So bottom line, do you think the votes are there to put Judge Kavanaugh on the court?
Oh, without a doubt. Absent some surprise, a September surprise that we're not aware of, he'll be confirmed. He'll be confirmed probably 53, 54 votes, something in that range.
So but that includes Democrats in your view?
It'll be a partisan. Yeah, there'll be a couple of Democrats that'll come along.